What's up, guys? I want to have a quick conversation about Megan Thee Stallion. And this isn't going to be the typical conversation that a lot of people are having about this incident that she endured where she was shot in both of her feet. There have been some serious conversations about it. There have been a lot of jokes made about it, and just a number of different things across the spectrum, which unfortunately kind of comes with the territory. When you have a big name and some controversy happens, somebody's always going to have something to say, good or bad. But I'm going to play this portion of her live video that she did where she talked about herself, not really talking about the incident so much. But I want to play this part because this is the part that stuck out to me, and I just felt compelled to share my thoughts on it, and hopefully it will help many other people.
On a positive note, just taking some time to myself has definitely made me realize how to move forward and how to protect my energy. I'm so nice. Imagine being 25 and you don't have both of your parents. My mama was my best friend. I'm still really not over that. So you gotta try to fill like your space with a bunch of people that you think is making you happy. Shit. Like, it's a lot. Jesus. Hold on. I just feel like I was moving really fast. I was moving too fast. I wasn't taking enough time for myself. I thought I was ready to be around a bunch of motherfuckers. I thought I was ready to be, I thought I was ready to give good energy to other people, and other people wasn't ready to give good energy to me. But I definitely had to sit my ass down and pray on it. And I do feel a lot better. And thank God for the people I have around me that are actually here for me and are actually my friends. Don't want shit from me, would never turn on me for no amount of money, no amount of clout. That wouldn't make up stories about me to save face. That wouldn't go against the grain. Just thank God for them. And thank God for all the hotties and the supporters that I see have had my back through these times.
Alright, so I'll put a link to her entire video that you can watch and listen to if you haven't watched the entire thing or listened to the entire thing. But she shares some of the details of what happened to her in terms of her being shot. She didn't share details about who shot her, why they shot her, not saying that there was a good reason for it to happen, but she didn't go into all those details, and that's her right to to not share that, because it's really none of our business. But it's in the news, so we're talking about it. But what stuck out to me was the fact that she was sharing how she's lost her mother and she lost her grandmother. Her mother was, you know, like her best friend, and she just felt like she needed to fill what she felt like was a void in her life, and she was filling that space and filling that void with people, surrounding herself with people that really did not mean her any well, didn't have her best interests at heart, and then she wound up getting hurt in the process. Now, that can happen in so many situations, whether you are a celebrity or you are not. I have a lot of understanding about that situation, because when you're at the top of your game and when you're doing things and blessings are, you know, coming in, and then things like this happen, I'm not saying that God had that happen, because I don't believe that God has horrible things happen, but he has a way of working through horrible situations. The Bible says that the enemy may mean things for your, you know, for your downfall, but whatever the enemy meant for evil, God will make it turn around for your good, if you believe that. And she sounds like she's a believer in God, because she said she prayed and, you know, she felt like God definitely saved her in that situation. And then, you know, some people are saying, oh, well, it's just her feet, there was no way she was going to die. It's not so much about her losing her life, but she could have lost her ability to stand and walk. And she's a performer. She's somebody that uses her feet a good bit, because we know how she performs. I'm not into her music, and I'm definitely not into her style. I mean, it's what she does and it's who she is, and I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying I'm not into it, but she uses her feet a lot. So when I heard that portion of her video, and then I just think back to how the enemy works. He will try to rob you of things that God has blessed you with to be able to bring joy and profit to your own life, because the Bible even talks about it, that God desires that you enjoy your labor, you enjoy the work that you do. And she obviously enjoys the type of work that she does, whether people are into it or not. Like I said, I'm not into her music, but it's her music and she's profiting from it. It's legal. She's not, you know, doing anything illegal, so it's all right. I don't have an issue with that. It's just not what I'm into. But her feet is something that she uses. Of course, she uses her voice to, you know, make music, but she uses her feet to perform. People know her for what she does performance-wise. And so the enemy will try to rob you of those things that God has blessed you with, and her feet are what she uses a great deal. So the fact that she was spared from losing the ability, you know, losing the ability to stand, losing the ability to walk, losing the ability to perform, of course, she's got some healing that she has to go through, and she will continue to do that. She may have to get some physical therapy. I don't know. She didn't really go into a great deal about her injuries, but she did say that no bones were shattered, you know, no tendons. Like, it's, I mean, that's what she said. So we're going to go with what she shared, because we don't have the right to access her medical records. And again, it's not really any of our business. But some of the best blessings come after the most bitter battles. Now, we don't know the situation and what happened that led up to that incident occurring, but she sounds like somebody who's gone through a great deal. Now, it's, you know, been talked about the issue where she had with her former label, and she felt like she was in a crappy contract, and she felt like she was taken advantage of because she was young and really didn't know any better. And, you know, she just took the deal and went with it. And then after getting some more access and exposure and notoriety and having the opportunity to meet with other people, and she eventually signed on with Rockefeller Records and their management, things were exposed to her that she did not know was not for her best benefit, and the deal that she made with the other record company, I believe it's 1501. So that is something that she's still going through, that legal battle. She lost her mother. Now she's dealing with this. I believe that there's so much more in store for her after going through the things that she has gone through, because one, it's humiliating. It's very public right now. Whether you are into that genre of music or not, it was big news and you've heard about it. Whether you listen to it or not, you've heard about it. You've seen the headlines. Megan Thee Stallion shot. And so people who didn't even really know who Megan Thee Stallion was, she is, exposed to them. Fenty has, I guess, possibly signed her on as being a brand ambassador for the underwear and lingerie line, and that came out that she was gifted a huge gift from the Fenty line, and she I guess did some pictures and that stuff, and whatever. And there's probably a whole lot more to come from the situation, but I won't say it's just because she got shot. But so many battles sometimes in life you have to go through, but it is going to end up working out for your good if you can endure. The Bible says that the race is not given to the swift, but is to them who endure to the end. And she has apparently, for someone as young as she is, endured a great deal, and she's still standing. She's still standing. And that even can be a metaphor, because even though she was shot in her feet, she's still standing. And that is really powerful. I'm not a fan of hers. I'm not a foe of hers either. I'm just not into her music. So when I say I'm not a fan of hers, it doesn't mean that I'm a hater. I'm just not into, her style of music. And I'm not really into the rap that's out now anyway. So it's not just her, it's just all of it. I don't listen to Cardi B. I don't listen to her. I don't listen to none of this stuff because I'm just not into it. I'm old school. So I just believe that all of the battles that she has gone through, they have been really bitter, but some of the best blessings can come out of that situation. And I'm just sharing that just to say, guys, that you may have been experiencing some of the most bitter battles in your life and going through so much hurt and turmoil, and you don't know when it's going to end. Hold on. Hold on. Because some of the best blessings can come after. When I tell you I've gone through so much in the past year and a half, and so many great things have started to turn around for me. I can't share them all right now. And even when I can share some of the things, I won't share it all. Just like Megan Thee Stallion isn't sharing everything that she's gone through, but you may get some highlights. It's turning around. And it's because I held on and I was graceful through it all, and I didn't come out and bash people. And that's, why some people are frustrated with her, because they feel like, well, why doesn't she just come out and say who did it and what led up to it? People just want the juicy the juicy details, but it's really not for us to have to know what happened, and she doesn't have to share exactly what happened. Some people are saying that she caused it. We don't know. We weren't there. But I'm not taking her side in the situation and, what has happened. But I will say it should not have happened. She didn't deserve to be shot in her feet. Unless she shot somebody and then the person took the gun and shot her back. Like, apparently that wasn't what happened. So I won't say that she deserved to have that happen to her. But no, none of us were there, and we don't know, what it is. But in actuality, even though we don't know for certain, it's being assumed and it's alleged that it was an assault situation in the domestic category between the person, singer, rapper, whatever he is, Tory Lanez, and Megan Thee Stallion, because they were both in the same vehicle. You can sort of look at the same situation with regards to how Rihanna and Chris Brown had the incident where they were in the car together. They were definitely dating, and he physically assaulted her, and he got arrested for it. And Rihanna was blamed, and she also was, called out for things that nobody really knows what happened because none of us were there. But a lot of people were standing on her side and saying, no, she was a victim. She didn't deserve to have this happen, even if she hit him or whatever. You know, just a lot of speculation. Nobody was in the car with the both of them. And Rihanna has never come out and said the entire story. And then she's even, you know, years later, they tried to make the relationship work again and it didn't work. But she never came out and trashed him. She just chose not to really share a great deal. And Megan Thee Stallion is choosing not to go there with this situation, at least at this time, either. But look at Rihanna. After that situation, she catapulted. Her career just skyrocketed. So again, like I'm saying, guys, after the most bitter battles, you can receive the best blessings if you hold on and don't give up. In those situations, Rihanna didn't give up. It looks like right now Megan is not giving up. It's like, look, this happened to me. I'm grateful to God that I'm still here and I'm going to keep going. And even though the hate has been hurtful, I'm standing on the love and the support that I do have. And that's helping me to keep going. So I do believe that the best is probably on the way for her. But I'm just sharing that to just not talk about her, but to just encourage you guys that you may be going through some things right now that just seems so harsh. It's not fair. Why am I going through this? Why am I dealing with it? And you don't have the notoriety and the fame and the name that Megan Thee Stallion has or Rihanna has. You know, you're you. But you're not less important than these people. We are just as important as they are. And you may be going through some of the most bitter battles right now, but some of the best blessings are on the way for you if you don't give up hope and you just continue to lean on and trust in God and know that He can turn every situation around that the enemy meant for evil and make it work out for your good. I'm telling you. And you will be stronger in the end. Because that saying, what doesn't kill you will only make you stronger, that's not really how I look at it. My opinion of it is, it's not that what doesn't kill you will make you stronger, but no, it is your desire and your thought process that in spite of what was meant to kill me, I'm not going to allow it to kill me. I'm going to keep moving forward. It's your mindset that is going to make you stronger because you don't give up. Because there have been people that have gone through some horrible, terrible things in their lives, but their mentality would not allow them to leave what happened where it happened, and they continue to relive it over and over again, and then they get caught up in different things to try to cope and to ease the pain or to fade the memories of it, and they just could not get out of it, and then they end up taking themselves out of here, either, you know, meaning to do it or not meaning to do it. So it's all about that mindset. It seriously is about the mindset. So guys, I just wanted to talk about that. I didn't really want to gossip about, you know, Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion and were they dating and was it a domestic, you know, quarrel, and were the, you know, I don't really care about any of that stuff, and it's, you know, it's neither here nor there. They didn't come out and talk about it, so I'm not going to sit and speculate on that stuff. But I just wanted to talk about that portion of her life because that is what stuck out to me. So you guys let me know your thoughts about it in the comment section. Thank you so much for supporting the channel by clicking the links in the description box. And guys, I really appreciate you liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. And hit that notifications bell so you know whenever I do upload another video, because I'm trying to be more consistent, but you know how it is. I am not a full-time content creator, so I have to get it in when I can fit it in. So this is the Minister of Beauty here to share the Bible. That's business, inspiration, beauty, life, and enjoyment. Until the next episode, have an amazingly blessed and beautiful day.